Hey, it's Joseph, and we're here with another BrickTsar answer thingy submitted by Maniac4Bricks. No, seriously, my name is Joseph. That's pure coincidence. I did not make it up just for the BrickTsar impersonation. But I do have a video BrickTsar answer thingy question, as I've seen other users do over time, like Bricksmith or Mardi Gras Man 23, and I just wanted to throw my hat in the ring. This was something that BrickTsar and I actually talked about at PhillyBrickFest 2017, and I thought, well, I don't know if he's going to make the video before I do. I don't really care if he takes the idea. Just thought I'd throw it out there, and I know he thought it was an interesting idea. I still haven't made a video for it. I pretty much forgot about it up to this point. So I'm sure BrickTsar had a lot of other things on his mind, so he forgot as well. But I thought I'd throw it out there and see what he thinks about it. So my question for Bat is, what are some of your favorite LEGO play features? And I define a play feature as a way that you build a LEGO model or set so that you can play with it when it's fully complete. So these would be things dipping more into the toy aspect of a LEGO set. You know, that's how you would play with it when you're done building it and use it as a toy. I can only think of a handful off the top of my head, and I know I don't have every set that I'm thinking of built, but there's a couple here that I could at least show, and maybe I'll do more about it in a separate video. So one thing I wanted to show here was about Benny's Spaceship. I highly recommend that you look up the instructions because the way that this one works, I can't really fully explain on its own. There's a feature that there's 3 engines on the back of it that you can, they look really nice, but there's only one of them that you can actually push inward. When you push that one in, you have these wings that spread outward on either side. They also reveal some more flick-fire spring-type missiles that you could use. And basically it works by a whole bunch of tiles, the way that they slide back and forth, and also a couple of Technic lift arms. Again, it's not something I can best explain on the video, but it's something that is worth looking into. Especially if you want to make MOCs more interesting and more playable and have more features to show with it, that's a really cool function, just to have it almost transform in a way. Speaking of transforming, I would even say a lot of the Alpha Team sets, especially from Mission Deep Freeze, which was about 2004 or 2005-ish, they also had a lot of play features built into them so that you could, in a way, transform a bunch of the vehicles into different styles, to different shapes of them. Like there's one that's like an ice blade that could ride along as like a giant snowmobile per se, and you could transform it, like flip the whole front of it around, and then the back part becomes a helicopter. So that's really cool, of getting like almost 2 sets in one just by rearranging a few things. It almost doesn't take any pieces to disassemble it. So that's really cool how it's built into the set to make a play feature like that. Another one I can think off the top of my head is from the Sheriff's Lockup set from Wild West. This one is a cool feature that I don't really see the piece used around as much anymore, and even at this time, I don't know how much it was used in system sets, but I really love the way that the jail cell can break apart. It's a very simple mechanism, and very delicate one at that, where if you slide a tile in the back of it, and they encourage it's a dynamite printed tile, if you slide it inside of there as like a small hole, it'll activate a spring that is already locked into place, and that spring will shoot up and blast part of the jail cell out. It's really good for play features and really good for imagination as well. Another play feature I can bring up for this video is from my Atlantis sets. This is from the Portal of Atlantis, and for temporary display right here. I may move it out a little later on. But this one has a cool feature that also came out recently in a Friends set, I think a few years ago, when they had like a giant portal for Friends. Basically, the play feature has to do with that large blue ring in the background, which you can see right now is wide open. You can see the treasure chest through there. And what's cool about this is you have this rock piece that you can switch in order to close that back up. So I have like a swirl effect to it, so it really looks nice when it's closed up, but also it actually works as a sort of gateway. I did knock over a minifigure in the process, but you still get the idea. So I really like how that one can work. It's almost flawless every time that I've used it back and forth. And again, it was something brought up more recently in Friends in almost the same arrangement. The only difference being the gateway around it was just a different way that it was built. So that's just a handful of some of my favorite play features. I will probably go better in depth with another video about them. But let me know in the comments below what are some of your favorites. And thank you to BrickTsar if you make this as a video. I know that was a bad impersonation in the beginning. I'm only just bad in... Hey, it's Joseph. And actually my name is Joseph. It's not just because it's an imitation of BrickTsar that I changed my name or anything. If anything, I'm just a discount BrickTsar and I just hit my head on a bin right above me. Sticking out of here.